We'll always be bosom buddies, friends, sisters, and pals. We'll always be bosom buddies. If life should reject you, there's me to protect you.
If I say that your tongue is vicious,
if I call you uncouth,
it's simply that.
Who else but a bosom buddy will sit down and tell you the truth?
Well, hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Naughty or Nice.
Nice.
Now, as everybody knows, I am the naughty Alexis Flame, and you should all be acquainted with my co-hostess. What did you say your name was, ma'am? Oh, yes, the Nice
Tony Holmperm.
Well, I don't know about you, Tony, but in honor of our guest, famed model, entrepreneur, and New York City socialite, I am in the mood for a Manhattan.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I have everything ready to go.
Yeah, well, I'll be right with you. I just need to add one more ingredient and then put it between my boobs and give it a shake.
That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it.
Actually, I think I added too much bitters. I don't care.
I don't
bitter old anyway.
That's fine. It's all good. All good.
All righty then. Here we go.
Oh wait, I'm not there yet. Oh no. Oh, I'm not even measuring.
Fast bartender.
I'm not even measuring. Wait, I gotta. All right. Well, wait. I can shake this. I can add the cherry afterwards.
Oh, I always had the cherry before.
Oh, where's the cap? I'm about to shake this without the thing on there. It would have that would not have been pretty.
That would be just ghastly. I would have hated that for you.
Yeah, especially it would have went on the laptop, and that would have been the end of the show.
Oh dear. Well, yeah. I have my purse right behind me. I would have went pro real quick and brought it back.
All right. All right.
Oh, that came out better than I thought it would.
Did it?
Oh, much.
All right. Oh,
oh,
there we go. There we go.
Oh.
Strong cherry. How many cherries are good?
Well, I have 3 right now.
Okay.
I have one for each beautiful blonde on the show tonight.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Stick to it.
You have to fix my Harry Potter robe. Those little stickers that hold the sides closed, I popped it. Okay.
There we go.
Now it's an evening wrap.
Okay, this looks lovely.
Oh,
cheers!
Cheers. Now, everybody, to tell you a little bit about our fabulous guest star tonight. And she is a known model. No, Jeremy. What? That'll fall in shatter. She is a known model, an entrepreneur. She's an LGBTQ activist. She's a socialite, as am I, as is Tony. And above and beyond all else, as of late, she is the fabulous hostess of the acclaimed show, Pandemic Cooking with Wendy. Everybody give a lovely naughty or nice welcome to the fabulous and lovely Wendy Stuart.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to move you.
So happy to be here with the 2 of you tonight because I'm feeling a little naughty and I'm also a little nice.
Oh, perfect.
I
Perfect.
love you, Wendy. See, Wendy knows the difference between nice and nice.
Nice.
And there's nothing nice about being nice.
Nice.
Nothing at all.
But it's good to be nice when you're thinking really naughty thoughts, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, that all depends, you know.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
Oh, by the way, our friend Nick Lyon is watching, and he said that we all look gorgeous.
Oh, well,
Oh my God,
thank
Nick's
you, Nick.
watching. Wait, I have one of Nick's pots here. Can I show you? Look, Nick got me a matching set of pots. I think it's like 12 pieces. Here's one of them, and look, I have all of Nick's pots and pans here. You know,
Really,
I don't
Nick?
cook in them.
Really,
cook
Nick?
in
You
every
do that
show.
for Wendy, and we still have to talk about child support? Really, Nick? That's so
Nice.
Well, I know, Alexis.
Nick,
he's
we
got a
love
matching
you.
Set for you in mind. Now,
Well-
I didn't say a matching set of what?
Well, see, Nick doesn't know it yet, but he's my next ex-husband.
Lucky him. Run, Nick, run! It's a trap.
Yes, as fast
It's a
as
trap.
you can. How many ex-husbands do you have, Alexis?
Well, I'm the original widow of the late Count Dracula. And all the rest were just, well, models, strippers, handsome mafiosi.
But how
I'm
many
the
were
vampire.
there?
I am the vampire mob wife. I'm also the original transvestite mob kitten. But all
That's a
the
lot of
same,
titles for one girl.
oh, honey, that doesn't even scratch the surface. And now I have
I think not. Tell me
boobies.
more.
Oh, honey, I'm afraid to go into all of that.
So wait a minute. We have to congratulate Wendy because Wendy Pandemic Cooking is
you.
one of the top 50 podcast shows right now. I saw
It is
something
one
on
of the top
Facebook.
50 web shows in the United States.
That's
Yeah, so it
amazing.
is top 50 web
Congratulations.
shows in the United States. Right, I'm number 44. I'm one under Trevor Noah. So that means Trevor's the top and I'm a bottom.
Wow.
Who knew?
There you go. That's why people tune in to watch these shows. But yeah, I'm
Oh,
really excited.
I never would have
about
known.
that.
So now, Wendy, tell us more about Pandemic Cooking with Wendy.
Okay, I'd love to. Well, on March 12th, they shut New York down. And on March 13th, like so many of us, it occurred to me that, let's see, I'm an entertainer, I'm an MC, I'm a model, I make films, I interview people, and all of a sudden it occurred to me that I was dead in the water. That's right. D-E-A-D in the water. And I
Like
said
all
to
of
myself,
us.
girl, right, like everybody, it's like, there's no stage for you anymore during this, right? Because they were telling us we got to shelter in, we got to do this, we got to do that. So I was standing in my kitchen, a room that I'm not in all that much. And my husband was there with me, and I said, we got to come up with something because he and I make films together, and he is an amazing cinematographer. And I said to him, I'll have a cooking show. And he said to me, Wendy, you don't cook. And I said, that's not stopping me. Because, you know, ladies, you got to have a gimmick, right? You've got to have a
You
gimmick.
gotta have a gimmick.
If you wanna
Okay.
get well, you know,
Sacrifice
Wendy,
your sacro. Yes.
working in the back row, bump in a dump till you're dead.
But you
Once
got to
I
have a
was a
gimmick.
stripper, now
Now I miss Mazeppa.
my revolution. No, but Wendy, we've talked about this. So now in front of an audience, we're going, oh, by the way, another one of my famed marriages. I got Helen the divorce settlement. I own it now. So, we're going
You
to
own
make
it now. Oh my God, poor Nick. Well, this is what's waiting for you, Alexis. Right around the corner. Your very own set of matching pots, matching pans. Oh wait, look. Every pot has a cover, and you can use it as a magic mirror. Alexis, you can look into it. It will tell you your future. That's right.
Oh no, you know what that reminds me of? Rubber Bumper Stomper Boo. Tell me.
I love that show. And I see
No, but
Alexis,
see that.
and I see Tony. This is in your future, girl. Yeah, so that's how pandemic cooking started, and the rest is history. 77 episodes.
Wow.
77 episodes.
We're going to make a pact. Wendy Stuart is going to bring her pretty little Patushki out to Queens, and there is going to be a crossover pandemic cooking with Wendy. Fat ass alert edition.
Fat ass alert edition. Yes, we need to see that. What are you going to show her how to make your pernil?
Actually, I could do pernil, but if we do this closer to the holidays, as an homage to my next ex-husband, I'm not mentioning any names, Nick Lyon. I thought Wendy,
You can't make Nick and X.
I would teach you a traditional Italian holiday recipe, which is not only a fun childhood from my memory of my own, but of Nick's as well. And I would teach you how to make struvola, which basically in English, yeah, they're the little honey balls.
Oh, the honey balls. Oh.
What is it?
What would you know about honey balls, Tony?
Chaletta Divine is watching and said that we all look fabulous. Thank you, Chaletta.
Majesty.
We're all having a blonde night.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. So wait, I need more information if I'm going to come cooking with you. So, what kind of bowls are these again?
They're those little
They're
crunchy.
Italian bowls?
They're those little crunchy,
I know all about Italian ball.
They're like very plain. They're like these little fried balls of dough.
They're these little fried sweet dough balls.
Yeah.
And then you arrange them in little miniature pie tins, and you drizzle honey and your choice of sprinkles on them. But they're very popular around the holidays.
It sounds amazing.
And Chuleta, you probably know all about struvola, honey. Empress Chuleta Divine is also Italian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, struvola is basically...
I don't know that struvola.
We'll teach you. We'll teach you,
darling.
Okay, yeah, because
you're on camera with two Italian grand queens.
You know what my favorite... Yes.
Yeah.
What, Wendy?
Is it like a struvola, like Gagnones?
Struvola, strufoli, it depends. It's what dialect you speak.
Okay, what dialect is it? What part of Italy is it from? Because I just did Calabrese.
I'm really not sure because my late mother and grandmother were Napolitan, and then my late father was Sicilian and Puerto Rican. But I'm actually not that sure, and now I'm going to have to look into that. I'm not.
But do you know which part of the? But you need to know which part of the boot. When you
which part of the boot?
Right? Or in your case, the stiletto. Which part of the stiletto?
Which part of the stiletto?
And we'll have that. We'll definitely have that.
Okay.
Well,
I need to
wait.
my drink.
You know what my Chuleta says Naples. So
yeah, I believe Chuleta is right. I believe the struvola is Napolitan.
Probably. But you know what my favorite thing is for Italian around Christmas, Italian holiday feast. My favorite thing is the bacala salad. That's my favorite thing. I don't know if you're familiar with it, Wendy.
What's a bacala? What's in that?
Bacala,
it's fish.
Explain it. It's dried cod that then has to soak
salted
for days. and then it gets
basically
cooked.
mummified cod.
Yes, exactly. Because in the olden days, the only way
Is
to
it
preserve.
tasty?
Yes, it's very tasty. I
Salty?
love it.
You have no idea how salty it is. After you have the
I know it's
bacalao
really
salad,
salty.
you need to go get an EKG.
But it's so good.
Yeah, no, I was going to say because like salty, but that's how they used to preserve things in the olden days.
With
So when
salt,
they
exactly.
dried this-
Yeah, including
Yeah.
corpses. Oh, wait, I wouldn't know
Really,
anything.
this is a cod corpse. Oh, I don't think I want to eat a cod corpse. Ew. But I was the other thing you mentioned.
I'm thinking
Mm.
because I want to do it in such a way that I have one, that I can show I want to do something. I mean, Strufolo, we can actually do the whole process on camera. Whereas if we do something like my Notorious Pernil or something else of the ilk, I'll have to prepare it the night before. This way I can prepare it on camera and then magically pull it out of the oven.
Yes,
Oh,
through
yeah.
the magic of television, you pull the prepared one.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
she
much.
brought up a good point though, because when you're shooting these things on camera, people don't have the time to wait for all this stuff. So you have to think. This
Right.
has been my thing. I think of stuff that is going to be colorful on camera, and it's not going to take too long. You know that because
Well,
no
that's
one's
just
got
it.
that
I
kind
mean,
of time.
between now and the time we do this, I will have to invest in an at-home deep fryer because I'm not doing the whole thing like my grandma used to do, boiling the oil in the big pot and all that. I'm not a
Wait a
doctor. I have
minute,
no
Alexis, you're shocking me. You're shocking me. You don't have an at-home deep fryer?
When my late brother died, Wendy, I just took a steam shovel and started shoveling crap out of this apartment. My late brother, rest his soul, was a hoarder. I got rid of a lot of things, not realizing I'd probably need them later. I did have one, but I also want to get a much smaller.
I have a great idea. Alexis. Nick
What?
Lyon would love to give you an at-home steam fryer. That would be the perfect thing.
Oh,
right?
no.
You don't need
The
man.
struvelas cannot be done in a steam fryer.
No, not a steam fryer.
The struvelas are traditionally deep fried in oil, and with the same dough and a ravioli cutter and some powdered sugar. There's also another little Italian treat. It looks like a rosette, only instead it's the same dough as struvola, but you make like a little rosette after you cut strips with a ravioli cutter. And
so wait, we have to use a ravioli cutter on it? Oh, I've never done that.
You make like the strips.
You make a strip and then you wrap it up. It looks like a little rosette.
Or you twist it too. You can twist it too.
Sprinkle powdered sugar on it. You can do it as a rosette or a bow tie. Either way, that's canestrella. And it's the same dough.
Gorgeous.
They're so good.
It's a lot of fun, and it's a great childhood memory.
You know what? You can also, my mind is running away right now. If you let it get hard, you could paint it and make it into earrings, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, that you could.
I thought that was a really great. No, you know what? We all need to become a little more versatile these days. Why just cook it when it could become jewelry?
I've actually started. I mean, because with all of this COVID, I've actually started. I wasn't feeling well the past couple of days. I think I was purging from E6000 fumes. I have actually started repairing all of my commercially, but like what you're wearing, the company I work for, Raining Rhinestones.
Wait, we got to model it.
Yeah. So are these.
And these.
I think these are too.
Yes, those are mine. Those are Raining Rhinestones. Yeah, there you go. I've started repairing all of my commercially made rhinestone jewelry, like
I
replacing.
saw you put up you had that two-tone necklace that you put up. You had a picture of it the other night. That was beautiful.
Oh well, I'm doing one that's very Art Deco. That I'm actually making myself. That's not mass produced. I'm actually toying around because there's a lot of great jewelry designers. Chris Crouch,
Chris
who's
Pratt, I love Chris's stuff. I have a spider. I have a
that's
Russian
Empress Paramount
Ramones.
of the
Right.
Imperial Court of New York, and her line is Moans Couture. Recently seen in the Broadway run of Anastasia, Chris Crouch, Empress Farah did all the jewels for Anastasia.
I love it.
There's also Robert Sorrell, a Sorrell
I know
original.
Robert's name too.
Well, Robert Sorrell, I can't get. Oh, yes, I can get to it. Hold on. I don't have a Sorrell original, sadly. But what I can show
What do
you.
you have? A Sorrell knockoff?
No.
He's going to try and show us a knockoff and pass it off as an original.
As you know, I'm the queen of the vampires. And I had a replica of Lily Munster's necklace that Robert Sorrell and
Oh.
Oh, hold that up. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, that's with the bat. I think I saw a picture of that.
And you know what else is amazing about what Robert Sorrell did for me on this? It can also be worn, if you can see it, it can also be worn as a brooch. I can take the chains off, wear it as a brooch.
Nice.
See, that's what I'm saying. Jewelry should be versatile.
But Sorrell embellished this for me. He made it gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. But you know what, Alexis? It's a bat. It's a bat. How do you feel? Come on. I'm going to put it out there. I'm putting it out there. It's the elephant in the room. How do you feel about wearing a bat when all of this nonsense we're going through now was started by a bat? Oh, and you know what? I'm bat shaming now. I'm sorry. I don't want you.
I was about to say. Me, really?
Wendy, don't you know that bat lives matter?
Thank you.
How could you? How could you?
Okay, we have now.
How dare you, young lady?
Let's get back to your bat. No, I personally
and also, there's the legendary Tim Thorin and his husband, Rob DeSanto, Emperor Rob Hunter the Wolves of the Imperial Court of New York. Together, they are Thorin and Company.
Mm-hmm.
And I do possess some beautiful Thorin jewels. And also, even past Empress of the Imperial Court of Connecticut, Kiko Amor makes jewels. And I'm fortunate enough to have a set from her. But since, there's nowhere to go, and my boss from Raining Rhinestones, because Raining Rhinestones originally sold vintage costume jewelry. Then
I love vintage costume jewelry. Nothing more beautiful.
Created jewelry, just like the aforementioned artist. And then she went into the commercial jewelry. Well, she was kind enough to send me the last few pieces of her supplies for original jewelry. And I say last few pieces, but personally, I can make jewels for myself out of what she sent me for the next year. But
really? She must like you an awful lot.
Yeah, we've kind of become family. Anyone has a problem with Joy, they have a problem with Alexis. Nobody wants a problem.
I have to ask you something. Like, where are you wearing all your jewels now? Like, what's a girl to do?
Nice. She wears them in the living room. Where else?
Right now I'm wearing them
in the boudoir. In the boudoir.
You're in the boudoir with your jewelry on. Well, I'm in my TV room with my jewelry on.
Well,
so,
that's another
because this
thing.
is where I get to
But-
wear all this these days.
Well, at Raining Rhinestones, we're on a hiatus, debating whether or not we're going to come back. Because right now, it's very hard to get new styles in. And
Yes.
even if we do get new styles in, I mean, we also understand that money is tight for everybody. And where the hell are you going to
Absolutely.
wear it?
But I just came
I
up with
mean,
a great idea for you.
I just can't see people buying jewelry with nowhere to wear it.
True.
Right, but you
True.
know what? Listen, they're buying masks. Look, everyone wants beauty. I have over 52 masks. This beauty was made by Evan Lawrence. How gorgeous is this?
It's
As
beautiful.
This one was. And Alexis, I have the best idea for you. If you make the mask out of a lighter fabric, you could stitch in some of the stones and things that you have. It would be beautiful. Why limit it to jewelry? We all have to think about now, right? What are our lives like now? These are our lives now, right?
That does make sense, Wendy. The only thing is, I do not wear masks at home. And on top of
But
that,
you go out and wear them?
when I go out wearing a mask, I'm not in drag.
That's true.
That's the whole point. Alexis, be with me on this one. You know, everything else is a little down. But you go out and you look like you wouldn't know to do your eyes.
Is that the mask that Evan Lawrence made?
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
Evan Lawrence mask.
You have a blue and silver one. I have a gown made out of that same material. Evan needs to make me a mask to go with it. So I can
Yes,
do
tell Evan you
a
want a mask.
that May West.
It would be
Speaking
so
of
great
people,
that you could wear this out.
Wendy, speaking of
This is
people
what
that we
I'm
all
talking about.
Speaking of people we all know, you've had a lot of guests on Pandemic Cooking that we're all
Yes.
friends with, like Jed Ryan,
Well,
Oh,
of course,
Francisco.
Ryan on Naughty or Nice.
Yes.
we love Jed Ryan. I saw him last night. We met up at Pangea. We sat outside. It was really great. But Jed made a wonderful dish on my show. Jed was one of my first guests right before I got COVID. And I had Jed on and we made truffle oil coated chicken. And it was really delicious. And that recipe ended up, you probably know Joe Zasso too. Joe Zasso did the
we love Joe
Cafe
Zasso.
Himbo. We love him. Great body, great cook. He did the Cafe Himbo.
Oh, Joe Zasso is a dish unto himself. Let alone being a chef. Joe Zasso is a dish unto himself.
Yes, he really is, isn't he?
I would not mind having Joe Zasso for dessert.
I thought you were going to say dinner. Well, okay, Alexis. Who would you have
No.
for dinner?
I intend to have Jed Ryan for dinner.
So, okay, let me rephrase it. Jed Ryan would be your main course, and Joe Zasso would be the dessert. So, who would be your appetizer?
Nick Lyon.
Oh, Nick Lyon. Woo!
You're definitely going to need a brioche after all that.
It's just in. Tony Holbrook is a bitch.
I wonder if all night you'd be like, oh, Jed Ryan is repeating on me.
Jed, if you're watching, Tony said that shit, not me. Tony, you would live if Jed Ryan was repeating on you, girl.
Of course.
That's why she's laughing.
That would be one situation in which I would welcome Ajana with open arms.
Only the arms are open?
I am a
I think a lot more than that.
So is Jed, but I'm older, so I will pull rank there.
Of course, course you'll pull rank because that's what you do.
Oh, I'll pull
Alexis,
more
I
than just
have a
rank.
question for you. Let
Yeah.
me see your nails. Let me see your beautiful nails because your nails are always gorgeous. So I have to share this with everybody.
I've taken.
COVID had just happened, and I had a choice. It was the night before they shut New York down. I could either get Botox or get a manicure. A girl like Alexis, she's going to go get a manicure. But me, I'm like, I am not going through a pandemic with wrinkles. No way, no how. So I went and got the Botox. So
I drink the blood of people younger than me. The hell I need with Botox?
I was flawless. I don't know what you looked like doing it, but I have to say your hands were much nicer than mine. You had your hands up in a picture, and they were just your nails and everything were gorgeous, and you do them yourself, right?
I am right now, but I'm going to be so. Oh, by the way, because I have a room for rent. So money's a little tight right now because I haven't rented it yet. But I'm going to be so happy as soon as I get somebody in that room because the nail salon that I frequent is up and running again. I'm going to be so happy to see my girl Vivian and hear her say, pick a color.
Your girls.
Pick a color.
Yes.
Well, they'll be happy to see you too.
Otherwise.
But your nails are fabulous. You do a great job.
Yeah. They may not be too happy about having to do the pedicure, though.
Yeah.
Do you not? You don't have nice feet.
But
Sweetie.
You don't have pretty feet, huh?
Please, we're drag queens. We're drag queens. There's no drag queen has pretty feet, please.
And in 2 weeks from today, Naughty or Nice will simply be hosted by Alexis Slade.
You know that it's arched and bent and spread.
Hold on a second. James, I need your car keys.
Arched and bent and spread. Are we still talking about feet?
Well, we could be talking about anything. Thank you, Tony. She's worried about the car keys.
She's speechless. Quick.
Right over the head.
Quick.
Speechless. Bling. Oh my God.
Mark
Mark's
it.
from Nick Lyon.
Wait, I gotta mark this. I gotta mark this down on the calendar.
Okay. If anybody asks, this podcast ran an hour late because I already got the car keys in my hand and I'm on my way out to Lake Ronkonkoma.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, what
Tony.
a coincidence.
Tony, I tell you what I tell my cat. I don't like you, but you a little asshole.
Nice.
Not little old me. That's impossible. So, Wendy, what's been your favorite dish that you've made so far on Pandemic Cooking?
Jed Ryan.
Jed Ryan. No, just kidding. No, but actually,
Second favorite dish.
Jed Ryan is everybody's favorite dish.
I hope that's
Second favorite
No,
dish,
but
then.
honestly, my favorite dish was the truffle-coated chicken, and I'll tell you why. It's a really different dish, and it's easy. You'll notice everything I do on there is easy, and you want to know why it has to be easy? I don't have time to cook, and I'm doing a cooking show. I am more concerned with how my wigs look and my lashes. That's the most important thing. So when it comes to the actual meal, I have to hurry things along. And Jed's
a woman after my own heart. She hosts a cooking show, got her hair and makeup.
Alexis, you have to hear this. It's sensual. You got to hear this. You take the chicken out of the package. You hold it up. Then you dip it into the truffle oil. Okay, then you coat it with the flour. Then you
shake and bake.
It's not because, listen, you take the bag of truffle potato chips and you go like this. It's so good for getting rid of rage and aggression and anything that's bothering you. And then you put that in a plastic bag and you take the leg of the chicken, you put that in, and then you shake it. You shake it really, really hard. And it's coated. Oh my God, Tony's having a hot
I'm having a hot flash. Fred, get me one of my estrogen patches, quick. I need an estrogen patch, Wendy.
It cooks in
Here you
3
go,
minutes.
Tony.
Now listen, this is I'm giving the recipe away. I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away today on Naughty or Nice. So you put it in the oven. You put it in the oven at 350 or 375. I can't remember which. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. First, you take your books out of the oven.
If you put it in a hot oven, what's to stop it from getting done?
Take the books out of the oven.
No, you have to, because if you don't do that, the oven will catch on fire.
Or take the wigs out of the oven.
Oh yes, take the wigs out.
Right.
Yes, we would be taking the wigs out of the oven.
Burning acrylic hair, is there nothing
They will melt.
in that?
They will
Once
melt.
you get everything out of the oven, then you put the chicken in. You leave it
Then
at
you can put the chicken in.
375, and then you take it out. It's so good. It's so tasty. It's so easy. And you know what I like about it? It's different. It's not really shake and bake. It's different. It's just different. No, it's different. Right?
Well, I want to do a show where we do shake and bake children.
Why
Wendy,
do you want shake and bake children?
Well, she's Alexis Flame. What do you mean?
Thank you.
But wait,
Somebody
no,
gets
tell me what you don't like children. You don't like little children?
Well, of course, as long as they're prepared properly.
Yeah, that's
as long as the hollandaise sauce is prepared just right. I love.
You love the little children.
Gotta pay anybody.
You have all of those sons. I met Calvin Cox.
And if you notice,
Calvin is
they're all grown. They're all grown.
They're all grown. Just so
They're already grown.
We don't like the wee children. We at least
like
like
them
them
grown.
old enough to vacuum and dust.
They all have to be over 21.
Right. Over 21.
Over 21.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So
No, they just have to be over 17.
Let's just say 18. Just
Okay,
just
we'll
just
say
to be
18.
safe.
No, actually,
Just to be
no. They do have to be over 21.
Good.
They have to be able to escort me into a bar.
To a bar. So they got to be over 21. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
makes
right.
sense.
Yeah, that's important.
It's very, very important.
Yes.
Very important. Yes.
So you have, let's see, you have 5 sons, did you say? How many? I'm
Pardon me?
asking.
How many
kids?
How many kids do you
How
have?
many
Sons?
Why don't you
Sons,
just ask me
remember?
how many ex-husbands I have?
No, that was a question before.
We already
you
asked
really
that.
answered it, so I moved on to this one. It's a new question, Alexis. How many sons do you have?
How many sons?
I think about 15.
15.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. How do you?
I'm surprised
how
her
do you keep it all
uterus hasn't
straight?
dropped out from all that.
I know.
My uterus has a lot of elasticity. However,
I
I've
can help
had
you with that.
after Calvin, I had my tubes vaporized. Not tied.
Oh,
Vaporized.
vaporized.
There will be. You may see nieces and nephews pop up, but there will be no more children.
No more children. No more
Wait,
children.
Calvin is the baby.
He was the last
Wow,
one.
I'm glad that I got to meet him. That, you know what? That's very special to me that I got to meet Calvin.
Yes,
He's
Calvin
so
is the last one.
Yes.
Calvin is the baby.
I was the midwife. I was yelling, push! Push!
Wait, was Calvin breech? I think it was probably breech. I get that feeling.
No, but I did have to like
What, sweetie?
you have to like, turn him quite a few different ways to
You
actually
did,
like
right.
get him out. Yeah.
Get
As
up
a matter
going.
of fact, I'm not even taking James's car. Jeremy, go start the car. We're going to Ronkonkoma.
What? So
Oh,
what?
by
Why
the
is
way.
this your car?
By the way, in the hallway closet, you'll see a few tarps, some lime, and some hydrochloric acid.
Oh, that's the Edwina Skudowicz DIY kit.
Who do you think? Who do you think
Alexis, I have a
paid for the
question.
ingredients for that cake? Yes,
So where
Wendy.
is he going with the car? Where is he going?
We're going to Tony Holcomb's house
And we're on Konkama.
because Tony's so nah.
Frank, turn off all the lights. Don't answer the door.
Open the door.
Tony,
If anyone knocks, you go, we're not home. We're not home. You go.
It's called
You
Tony
go now.
Holker, not Holker, because it's not home.
Tony.
Holker.
We know home.
Turn it off.
Tony, my kind can turn into mist and come right under the door.
I've got a dirt devil. Suck it right up.
So Alexis and Tony, I want to hear what your Halloween plans are this year.
Would you like to tell her? Would you like to tell her?
Actually, we're doing a double episode.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will be Tony's special guest on Talking Tony.
On October 29th.
I love it.
And then after a half-hour sabbatical, we're then going to do Naughty or Nice.
Nice.
Or
Halloween
not.
edition.
Which
So you're gonna do special Halloween
may or may
edition.
not have a handful of special guests.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll
Oh,
be
your
more of a
special guest
surprise
will be-
to them than anyone else.
Well, I don't want to reveal
sure.
all just yet, but
No, we don't want to give it away.
I don't want to give it
Do you have
away.
a special wig that you're going to wear that night? What are your hair pieces going to be? You have to have something very Halloween-y.
Oh, we haven't even spoken to Frank about our Halloween hair yet.
Well, you haven't. You
I'm
haven't.
sure you have, Tony.
Oh, of course.
Well, actually, considering, I mean, it would be much better if Frank did it. But I do well enough that I could actually, because the original set was already done by Frank Beccari, I could actually do my own Halloween hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
But we'll
That's
just say
literally
Halloween is going to be a battle of the boobs.
So it's all going to be in the boobs for Halloween. It's not going to be
Oh, yeah.
about big hair.
Now you see what she did.
Oh, both. You got.
Did you see what she did?
I know. How dare she? How dare she outboob us on our own show?
About big bra.
This one. She came out here tonight with more cleavage than I was like up to here. I'll never see that in my life. That's why I'm wearing the jewels.
Yeah, I know, really. What other 70-year-old back do you know with cleavage like this?
That is like freaking amazing. I want to jump through that screen and steal that cleavage.
It's all...
Mm.
My baby sister had her boobs done. And she saw a
did?
picture wearing this on Facebook. And she's like, what did you do to yourself and who's your doctor? I'm like, bitch, I had my tits done at AliExpress.
Well, they're
Wendy, like,
gorgeous.
send me that link.
Wendy, what do you have coming up on Pandemic Cooking? Any exciting guests? Any exciting
So I
dishes?
just I'm finishing up my episodes with Francisco, which you tuned in. That was the Calabrese cooking. You know, Fran is a girl of a lot of talents, and she brought them all to my show.
Yes.
Along with all her cookware, more ingredients than you've ever seen in your life.
Oh,
And
my
there's
Lord.
Tomato everywhere. I'm a very neat kind of girl. No, if you know Fran,
You know what? That alone just scares me. I'm getting a visual of Attack of the Killer Tomato.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
No, this is not a show about your boobs.
Tomato paste, tomato sauce, tomatoes everywhere. But what I have coming up,
You say tomato, I say tomato. Let's call the whole thing
You
off.
say
Let's call the
potato,
whole
I
thing
say
off.
vodka.
Pinky swear. So on upcoming Pandemic Cooking, I just shot it. It's a whole segment on comfort food. And I'm doing that because I think all of us, right? I'm sure you both agree, we all need to be comforted right now. These are like
We
very,
certainly
very
do.
edgy times.
Well, it's about that time. So now here comes the major questions. Wendy, my darling, where do we find Wendy Stuart and Pandemic Cooking with Wendy on social media?
Okay, so here we go. Pandemic Cooking with Wendy is on my YouTube channel, which is Wendy Stuart TV. Okay, and then I'm sure you want to know everything else about me because there's a lot more. So you can go to my website, which is Wendy Stuart TV. You can find me on Facebook under Wendy Stuart because my life is an open book, and anytime I do anything, it's on there. On Facebook, you can also talk about my book. She's the last model standing. Here we go. Alexis and Tony never even spoke about the book.
Oh, no.
I want an autographed copy.
Now, is that available on Amazon?
I've talked about that book.
Yes, it is. I came to New York in the early 80s with $800 in my pocket. And the rest is history. I've been to every club known to man and womankind. And I'm not done yet. So you can read about my book, and it's on Amazon. Then you can go to Instagram. Girl, I've got more handles than you can shake a stick at. You can go to Instagram, and you can look at She's the Last Model.
She's got more handles than the Gabor sisters had diamonds.
That's a lot of handles.
There you go. So that's
They're the only people who have more diamonds than me.
Do you like Twitter? Should I talk about Twitter?
Well, I want to ask you, Wendy, since you were, since you went to all those clubs in the 80s, did you frequent Studio 54 a lot?
That was the late 70s. I frequented.
Tony, if you had read my book.
I haven't read it.
I have a whole chapter.
Oh, well, there you go.
You know what? I'm going to send it to you. I have a whole chapter on Studio 54, and I met Andy Warhol.
Yeah, the yellow label.
Oh, you did?
Warhol offered me a job in a movie with Joe D'Alessandro. I said to him, because I was in my 20s,
Joe.
I said, how much is it paying? And he said, it's not paying anything, but I can give you a painting. And I said, oh, no, I have bills to pay.
Oh, no. Well,
and
that's why hindsight is 20/20.
Isn't that the truth? Oh, wait, speaking of 2020, but
Andy Warhol offers to paint your undies, you say yes. Wow.
Yeah, so I went to Studio 54, the Garage, the Saint, Crisco Disco.
Oh, don't even get me started on the Garage, lady.
Club USA, the Garage, Club Edelweiss. I bet you went to Edelweiss.
Oh, we're definitely not going. Excuse me. We're definitely not talking about Club Edelweiss this evening.
Okay.
On that note, everybody, let's give a warm applause to our phenomenal friend,
thank you,
legendary model, activist, entrepreneur, socialite, and above all else today, hostess of Pandemic Cooking with Wendy, the lovely and amazing Wendy Stuart.
Yes, thank you, Wendy. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Bye, Wendy.
You all are amazing. And Alexis,
thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. And we love you more than tongue can tell. We love her.
We love you. Thank you for joining us tonight, Wendy.
I'll get it.
Thank you. And stay safe and keep cooking.
Oh, by the way, Tony, in the future.
Yes, I can't wait.
Tony, in the future, we're not only not having any further guests who are prettier than we are.
I know.
We're also not having any further guests who are skinnier than we are.
No.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my Lord. Oh,
Alrighty then.
oh my Lord.
That's the one.
Oh.
So,
Oh, she's.
as I cracked a nail during this broadcast,
Oh
I
no.
didn't actually break it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we got to rig it together.
Oh.
We just love the rigging.
Oh yes. What does that require? Crazy glue?
Oop,
Oh,
shit.
careful. Careful.
Yeah, something like that. And we're getting ready to order Chinese food.
Oh Lord.
There'll be no fat ass alerts tonight. Because I ain't cooking shit. Oh wait, we're still live.
Yes, we're still live. I didn't say we didn't say goodbye to everyone.
I'm suffering from anal blindness. But I don't see my ass cooking a damn thing tonight. Okay.
Okay.
So on behalf of myself, the naughty Alexis Flame, and the
Niiiiice Tony Homeperm,
we thank you so much for tuning in. And actually, who's our next guest, Tony?
Let's see. Our next guest is a friend of mine from here on Long Island, Michael Roman.
Ooh, is Michael Roman cute?
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
I know, that's the problem. Another one who's skinnier and prettier than us. What was I thinking?
Well, then you'll have to let her know her appearance has been canceled.
No, it's not.
Michael, if you're watching, hey girl, hi. We spoke about this.
No, what was I thinking? I must have been I must have been blonde when I did that. I don't know.
Honey, it's all those got to be glued fumes getting to you.
It's got to be. It's got to be. They got to be glued fumes. They're wreaking havoc on the brain cells.
Girl,
I don't know
what I went through this past week with those E6000.
Oh, yes, I do, because you called me. You called me when you were still like reeling from the fumes, and I swear, God is my witness. From the moment I answered the phone and said hello, you did not stop talking or even take a breath between the time you said hello and the time you said goodbye. I don't know how you managed it.
Oh, sorry, little bitch.
It was, I wish I could have recorded it. It was like a stream of consciousness. Do you remember the episode of the Golden Girls when Blanche hasn't had sleep in like 48 hours and she's looking at the egg yolks in a bowl and she's like, oh, they're like little balls of sunshine, and it's like
we'll always be harmonizing.
It was almost like that. And I'm like, Alexis,
I don't know about Tony Homeperm.
And I was like, Alexis, you've got to open a window, please. You need ventilation.
In the meantime, I got like this little Tony Homeperm bag of bling going on. She's not complaining.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, goodness.
But again, Tony and I would like to thank you all for tuning in.
Yes, thank you, everyone who tuned in, who commented, who are following us.
Not this coming Thursday, because this coming Thursday is another episode of Talking Tony.
Yes, it is.
And by the way, I checked for that banner you told me about. I'll call you tomorrow. Anyway, this coming Thursday, everybody tune in to Talking Tony, or I will find you and come to live with you.
Oh, that phone is loud. What the heck?
And then the Thursday after that, do once again tune into Naughty or Nice.
Nice. That will be October 22nd with our friend Lester Blum,
Oh, yes. Yes, it will.
a novelist.
So stick around for
Yes,
for
Lester
both
Blum.
of our Halloween episodes, which will be on the same evening.
October 29th.
And we're going to just do a brief little greeting for you on Thanksgiving night.
Mhm.
And you definitely want to check out the Naughty or Nice Christmas show.
Mhm.
Because it will be naughty, but it will also be nice.
Nice.
Everybody, once again, thank you so much. Tony Homepum, thank you.
Thank you, Alexis Flame.
No, seriously, girl. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Again, this coming Thursday, tune in to Strong Island Television with Talking Tony. And then the Thursday after that, right back here with us for Naughty or
Nice.
Thank you so much. Mwah. Good night.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Mwah.